Greetings and a heartfelt welcome to the 106th solo episode. I'm Esther Buerki, the passionate author of Living Without Fear, a book that has touched many lives, and the co-creator of the Amazon bestseller Inspired Journeys. If you're here to explore new possibilities and find inspiration, you're absolutely in the right place. If today's episode resonates with you or someone you know, please share it. Let's spread the message of hope and love together. Subscribe to my newsletter, join me on YouTube, and leave a review or sprinkle some stars. Your support means the world to me, and I'm deeply thankful for each of you. And today, I'd love to talk about our most important needs. And if they are not met, we don't feel well, we get sick emotionally and or physically, and we have a lot of other issues in life. What we need to feel loved, we need to feel connected, we need to feel significant, and we need to feel safe. If you realize now that you don't meet 1, 2, 3, or all those 4 needs now or earlier in life, in your childhood, don't worry. You're not alone, because most of the people feel the same. It's rarely that we have all needs covered all the time. And if I reflect on my childhood, I see now that all 4 needs weren't covered by my parents. They were children growing up during the Second World War under constant fear and scarcity. They did the best to raise me and my brother, but as their 4 needs weren't covered either when they were little, and they didn't do any work to catch up with their needs, they could not give me and my brother what we needed. So that's why we both grew up and we always felt that we were missing something on the emotional level. We didn't experience big traumas, not at all. We weren't abused. We weren't neglected. We had enough food on the table. We didn't experience war or strong physical violence. We didn't lose our parents at an early age. We didn't suffer from a serious illness, nor did we experience life-threatening events such as accidents or natural disasters. Do you follow me? Maybe you experienced the same. When I went to therapy as an adult, because I felt something was off with me, I wondered why I felt this way. I didn't have to report big traumas like other friends, but I always felt miserable like them, and I always heard my father's voice saying, "Your mom and I gave you all the best. You're wrong not to be grateful for what you received." And I felt ashamed and doubted that I really needed psychological help. Maybe, I told myself, I'm only making up my problems the way my father often said. Maybe I'm just not making enough effort to feel happy and fulfilled. I put all the blame on me. Do you have a similar experience? If we go back now to the needs of feeling loved, connected, significant, and safe, I clearly see why I could not thrive as a child. All those needs were not covered. During hours and days, I was laying on my bed and I was reading books. I identified myself with the protagonists of my stories. I felt great, or I suffered with them. I felt connected. I felt significant because I became part of them. And most of the time, when I was in my small bedroom, I felt safe. My mom rarely disturbed me, and my dad wasn't at home during the day. But whenever I left my bedroom, I was criticized by my parents. I was told I wasn't good enough, I wasn't lovable, and I wasn't showing gratitude for what they gave me. What a childhood! But some great teachers of mine say, it is never too late to have a happy childhood. And there is where the work starts. I can be now a loving parent to my inner child, and you can make this too. And I can make my small child feel safe when I talk to it in a loving manner, as a loving mom or dad would do it. I can celebrate this inner child whenever there is something to celebrate. All the tiny steps I do toward a beautiful future so that I can feel significant, so that I can feel that I matter in this world. Do you follow? And no one can do this work for you. No one. You are the creator of your own beautiful present and future. You are the master of your own little and amazing universe. The same way you talk to yourself that you're not good enough or you're not lovable, you can tell yourself that you are amazing and you are very important and you matter. And here comes something important which helped me a lot. When you feel that you aren't in a good shape, you feel rather emotional, but you don't know exactly why, or you don't know what is happening inside you, go to these 4 needs. Ask yourself, do I feel loved? Do I feel connected? Do I feel significant? And do I feel secure? And when you discover that one or several of those needs aren't covered, ask yourself specifically, what do you need in this area? What can you give yourself, tell yourself, make feel yourself so that you feel better? For example, this morning I did this self-check and I realized that the need of feeling significant wasn't met. And I asked myself a lot of questions, such as, what needs to happen that I feel significant again? What can I do myself? What kind of expectation do I need to let go so that I again feel significant in this world, no matter what? And this is how I got to the point where I could tell myself again, you are significant just by being in this world. You don't need to work hard to reach significance. You don't need to get certain results to feel that way. You are significant just the way you are, and you will always be significant in the future because you are a beautiful being that deserves to receive all the good the universe has to offer. Do you follow? And it is the same for all the other 3 needs. You don't have to work hard to feel them. You can just be and acknowledge how important you are. And just imagine the most successful and rich people in this world. If they don't feel these four things, such as love, connection, significance, and safety, all their success and wealth doesn't help at all. And there are many famous people who have chosen suicide because of their inner emotional state. So no matter what you reach with your job, your hard work, no matter what relationship and connection with your friends and loved ones you have, if you don't feel the love and the connection inside you, no one can help you. You need to give yourself this love first. You need to make the connection with your inner child. You need to tell you how important you are, no matter what. All starts within you. You cannot repair anything in the outer world if you don't start with your inner world. Do you understand now the importance of your inner work? You can do it with different tools and methods and follow various teachers. You can meditate, journal, do yoga, Pilates, breath work, hypnosis, ice bathing, practicing self-awareness, and many other methods. The most important thing is that you do something to connect with yourself. If you need help with it, let me know. I've studied some amazing and life-changing NLP methods, which are used by great mentors such as Tony Robbins or Joe Dispenza, to help you and others to change fast. And I'm very grateful to guide you. Also, if this episode touched you, I'd love to hear from you. You can share your thoughts on Instagram, YouTube, or per email. Thank you, dear listener, for spending your precious time with me. You're amazing, and you're a gift to everyone who crosses your path. If no one has told you this today, let me say it again. You're worthy, you're loved, and you matter. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you next week.